April 27th, 2019, 2:04 p.m. It's a Saturday. And this is episode 456. And today, I threw this cartoon at CNN on Thursday afternoon to the evening. Actually, by the point I got to this one, it was evening. This is the last idea I sent them. And I thought, this is the one they're going to want. This is it. This is it, baby. It's it. This is the one, finally. Because I felt like I was just throwing them a whole bunch of shitty ideas. And then when I threw this one, it was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the gold. And then they're like, nah, we like this other one. Like the third one I drew 14 ideas for them, and they liked the number 3. Couldn't they have told me that, like, after I drew number 3? No. I guess they needed to look up more and stuff, but... So I thought, well, I need to do a Bernie cartoon for my clients, for my syndication, and I'll do this one. Because I think it's the best. So I couldn't do it. I didn't do it last night. I didn't do it the night before, which I probably should have, because then it, at least for you guys, it would have been broken up. 2 Bernie cartoons would have been broken up with something else in the middle, like the cartoon I did yesterday. But I really like the Beetlejuice ideas, and I wanted to do it. I really wanted to do that one. I really like making Donald Trump look stupid, so I had to do the Beetlejuice cartoon. Joe Biden's gonna have well, every candidate's going to have a road in front of him. No one's going to be coordinated. And some people say because Biden is the front runner so early, that's not good for him. But then again, so is Hillary, and she won the nomination. But then again, she lost the election. She won the election, but she lost the election. Biden's also the candidate Donald Trump fears the most. I think it's the whole Pennsylvania thing. And also they're kind of like, from the same generation. And maybe because Biden talked about taking it out to the woodshed, and Trump knows that Biden could, like, literally kick his ass. I mean, who wants to see a couple old men fight? But still, it scares Donald Trump. I mean, he's also afraid of, like, you know, women too. But I think Biden, he believes, will actually beat him. Because the thing is, Trump doesn't believe America will vote for a woman over him because he's a man. Why would America want a woman? And he's there. He's a man. But then here's this other middle-aged white guy, and he's like, oh, you know, demographically, that's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't have the argument. I can't tell my voters, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's a woman. That's a black woman. That's a minority. You want the old white guy. And then Donald Trump was talking about how young and vibrant he was compared to Bernie Sanders. Actually, not even comparing to Bernie Sanders. He's like, I'm young and vibrant. He's like 73 years old. And Biden's 76. And Biden said, you know, if Trump's young and vibrant compared to him, then he should just go home. Which is a pretty good answer. But I like the way that Biden wrote out his campaign by talking about Charlottesville. A lot of people criticized him for that, but I think it was good. Everybody else comes out and goes, we want to restore America. You know, we want to do the great things for America because we love America. America! But Biden came out specifically and said, we're fighting for the soul of our nation. And the guy in the office apologizes for Nazis. People are like, ooh, that's a little harsh right out of the gate, isn't it? Good. I like it. You know, if Biden keeps doing that throughout the campaign, other people are like, don't talk about Trump yet. You know, go ahead and talk about Trump. Go ahead. Do it. As they said in Starsky and Hutch, do it. The movie, not the TV show. I'm not familiar with them saying do it in the TV show. All right. But the Anita Hill stuff, that's going to hang over him, and I think Biden has handled that poorly. He says he apologizes for the way that she was treated, but not for the way he treated her. But then again, he's the one who refused to call witnesses that would have corroborated her story. So, yeah, that's the way that you treated them, Joe. That's not good. Not good at all. So he's going to have this. And I think that the one thing that he handled poorly was that he caused Anita Hill to found out her concerns and everything, and I guess to apologize for the way she was treated, but she was very dissatisfied about it. I'd say this right now, people, if you want to run for president someday, 30 years from now, 20 years from now, and there's some amendment you need to make, do it now. Don't wait for right whenever you get your exploratory committee going. Biden should have taken care of this 25 years ago. This was 30 years ago. He should have done it 25 years ago. At least. At the earliest. Maybe the week after the hearing, he should have talked to her. And maybe had kept her in the loop throughout all these years and stuff. Biden's come a long way from the person that he was. I mean, he was against busing. He wasn't against segregation and stuff like that. I mean, he wasn't like coming out against ending segregation. He was against busing. He was so, and he was for the crime bill, which basically everybody was in the 90s. I don't really see that one hurting him too much. He's also the guy that pushed Obama, though, to recognize same-sex marriage. You got to remember that. He voted for the Iraq War. He did push Bush on it, though, to have more information about it. But then he ultimately voted for it. And Donald Trump, he's going to have a hard time using that, but he'll probably use it anyway because he keeps saying, I never support the Iraq War. There's nothing on record of you not seeing it. Trump is actually on the record of supporting the Iraq War in a flaky way. He didn't come out all strong for it, campaigning for it, but he was real flaky about it, going, yeah, I guess so. But there's nothing on the record of him saying, you know what, I'm against this Iraq War. Let me go out. He definitely didn't campaign against it, back in 2003. All right, let's do some shout-outs because I'm just going to eat up all this time just talking about this stuff. Because that's Bernie Sanders. Him too. But Joe Biden has a long career, so that's a long record, and nobody else running except for Bernie has a long record. Even Trump doesn't have a long political record because Trump didn't even vote until he ran for president. All right. Robert Coutinho saying Asians have straight hair and Caucasians have wavy hair. Others have curly hair. Why are we talking about hair? Did we say? Oh yeah, I think we're talking about. I don't know. Where we get down to that. Anyway, I am a Caucasian, so yeah, I have Caucasian hair. That should be a rock song. Or maybe our band, the Caucasian Hairs. The Caucasian Hairs will entertain you. I don't know. Robert Coutinho says nepotism was made illegal after Bobby Kennedy. Not everywhere, though. You can still bring your daughter to work every freaking day. And her husband. Goofy people who don't know nothing. Biden, Robert Coutinho was also pointing out that he said 2007 when they talked about Biden's candidacy for the 2008 election. And he didn't last to the primaries, which would occur in 2008, which is why I said 2007. That is true. You are correct. I probably mispronounced it or misstated it. But yes, they started running in 2007. You got to remember when Donald Trump announced his candidacy and Hillary Clinton, they announced in 2015. So, and in case you're not paying any attention, in case you're a Republican, it's 2019 right now. The election isn't until 2020. We have 8 months until the first primary. We have 8 months of all this shit until anybody actually casts a vote. 8 months, people. Now I'm starting to see why Robert Coutinho doesn't want to talk about the election yet. 8 months. Emily and her eyeballs are back. She missed commenting on the last video, and we missed you commenting on the last video. But she finally watched it. And she's worked in pediatrics in the hospital. There's some crazy names and crazy spellings and regular names. We're talking about names and how people can't pronounce names like Ariel. I always ask someone to spell their name now because I have seen crazy stuff over the years. You know what I like to do? Like when I get into Uber, and let's be honest, most Uber drivers are not from the United States. Well, at least most of Uber drivers that I get into cars with are not from the United States. I try to say their names. I take a shot. Emily's eyeballs are improving, and no need to think of them. We will keep thinking of them. Or she says, or anything else. Aww. No, we love you, Emily. We love you, and we love your eyeballs. So we will be thinking of you. And Ariel says people can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry, Ariel. Have a lot of comments here. And Akenta came in. She remembers seeing Beetlejuice. She liked the cartoon. And Ariel's ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend or somebody shagging can't not say her name. They call it Ariel, which is kind of creepy. Ariel. I mean, does it bark? Ariel. I don't know. What does he do? I just don't know. Ariel. I don't know. Ariel. I don't know. That's what you should go by. There's rough people. Ariel. Like arugula. I don't know. Ariel. Maybe like a pirate. Ariel. I don't know. I'm out of time and I just want to keep doing that. Ariel. I don't know. Ariel? Is it like Ariel? Okay. I didn't even do all her comments, but I spent 20 minutes saying her name. Please leave a comment, and I'll get your shout out, and I'll probably make fun of your name too. And we'll say everybody's name like a pirate next time. And click the red button and subscribe. See you Sunday. Goodbye.